Thanks for joining me on Conversations with Alice. I am Alice Agada. Today, our conversation will be centered on loneliness. Most times, life throws challenges at us, and this could come in different ways. The challenges could be due to post-traumatic stress disorders, the loss of a loved one, business failures, troubled relationships, sickness, financial inadequacies, or even outright bankruptcy. When life throws these obstacles, our option as humans is to either brace up to them or succumb. At such times, there is a great tendency for one to find oneself left alone, completely overwhelmed by the feeling of loneliness. The response is not to give up. And on the show today, I hope to guide you through how you can overcome it. First, by drawing your attention to a maxim that says, "No man is an island." The truth of this notion or belief is deeply rooted in the teachings of our various religions, cultural values, and norms that human beings are wired to function in dependency of one another. Truly, no one can survive being independent of other people. There will always be the need for interactions and togetherness in our quest to strive and attain fulfillment. These community relations are also required for our overall psychological, emotional, and mental well-being. Else, we fall into depression. Note that a number of factors could push an individual into an extreme state of loneliness, such that he or she becomes desperate for companionship. By design, life is not meant to be experienced in isolation. Our journey through life can become profoundly miserable if it has to be spent in isolation, completely deprived of intimacy and companionship. Picture the life of a hardened criminal in solitary confinement. Not having anyone around to share your feelings, thoughts, hopes, and aspirations can be heart-wrenching and can be excruciatingly painful and boring. So you should not feel ashamed or embarrassed when you feel the need to have someone close to you, to share your happy or despondent moments with. It is very natural to feel this way. Loneliness is a feeling of social isolation or being disconnected from others. It can occur when a person feels that they lack meaningful relationships or a sense of belonging in their social environment. Loneliness can feel like a sense of emptiness, isolation, and sadness. It can be caused by many factors, including social isolation, low self-esteem, a lack of communication skills, and feelings of rejection or abandonment. It is important to note that loneliness is not the same as being alone. Some people enjoy spending time by themselves, but still feel connected to others. Alone time can have several benefits, including 1. Increased productivity. When you are alone, you can focus on the task at hand without distractions from others. This can help you become more productive and get more done in less time. 2. Reduced stress. Being alone allows you to relax and unwind, which can help reduce stress and anxiety. 3. Improved creativity. Alone time can provide space for creativity and inspiration to flow. Being by yourself allows you to explore your own thoughts and ideas without outside influence. 4. Increased awareness. Alone time can be a time for self-reflection, which can foster greater self-awareness and personal growth. 5. Restored energy. Sometimes being around others can be draining. Alone time can provide a much-needed break that allows you to restore your energy and recharge your batteries. Loneliness often involves feelings of sadness, longing, and emptiness, which can lead to negative effects on mental well-being. Loneliness may also be triggered by social isolation or a lack of supportive social relationships. Therefore, while being alone can be a positive and rejuvenating experience, loneliness can have harmful effects on our overall well-being and quality of life. Loneliness can have negative effects on both physical and mental health. Some of these effects may include increased risk of depression and anxiety, difficulty in sleeping and disrupted sleep patterns, increased risk of developing dementia and Alzheimer's disease, elevated levels of stress hormones, which may lead to a weakened immune system, inflammation and hypertension, changes in brain structure and function, which may lead to memory and concentration issues, decreased self-esteem and confidence, increased likelihood of substance abuse and addiction, decreased motivation and energy levels, and increased risk of suicide. Loneliness and desperation can be related, but they are not the same thing. Loneliness is a feeling of isolation or a lack of meaningful social connections, while desperation is an urgent desire or need for something. However, someone who is feeling extremely lonely may also start to feel desperate for human connection and relationships. This could lead them to make choices or decisions that they wouldn't normally consider, such as settling for unhealthy or unfulfilling relationships, just to avoid being alone. In this way, loneliness can sometimes lead to desperation, but the two are not always directly linked. Loneliness can enhance vulnerability by making an individual feel isolated and disconnected from others. When someone lacks a strong social support system or feels like they are not a part of a community, they may be more likely to seek out or cling to relationships, even unhealthy ones, in an attempt to alleviate their loneliness. Harmful relationships and friendships can have several negative effects on an individual's mental and physical health, including increased feelings of stress and anxiety, decreased self-esteem and confidence, development of mental health issues such as depression, increased likelihood of engaging in risky behaviors, physical health problems such as headaches and stomach aches, damaged personal relationships outside of the harmful relationship, difficulty in trusting and developing new relationships in the future. It is important to recognize the signs of a harmful relationship and take steps to remove yourself from the situation to protect your well-being and emotional health. When searching for new friendship or companionship, be careful not to show signs of desperation and become susceptible and vulnerable to abuse, gross maltreatment, and being taken for granted. You need to be mindful of opportunists and self-serving individuals who can take advantage of your desperation for intimacy for their selfish interest. In some cases, loneliness may also cause an individual to experience negative thoughts and emotions, such as low self-esteem or self-doubt, which can make them feel vulnerable and susceptible to negative experiences. Consequently, loneliness can lead to behaviors that can further increase your vulnerability, such as substance abuse or risky sexual behavior. Here are some ways that you can seek meaningful relationship and companionship and ultimately combat loneliness. 1. Engaging in activities you are interested in. Participating in hobbies or activities that you enjoy can help you meet like-minded people who share your interest. It can bring a sense of purpose and fulfillment, including learning new skills that will help you feel more confident and fulfilled. 2. Volunteering. Volunteering for a cause you are passionate about can help you meet people with similar values and goals. Volunteering brings social connections while helping others and can also boost self-esteem. 3. Joining clubs or support groups. Joining a club or support group focused on shared interest can be a great way to meet people and foster meaningful connections. Reach out and build social connections that aligns with your interest, or reach out to people that you haven't connected with in a while. 4. Seeking professional help. A therapist or counselor can help an individual walk through feelings of loneliness and provide guidance on how to build mutually supportive relationships. 5. Online communities. Joining online communities focused on a shared interest can provide a wider range of options for companionship and connecting with other people. 6. Practice self-care. Engage in activities that bring joy and relaxation, such as taking a warm bath, going for a walk, cooking a favorite meal. Don't underestimate the potential strength of exercise, healthy eating, adequate sleep, sunshine, or even meditation for battling loneliness. 7. Change your lifestyle and approach to issues with a more positive mindset. A positive personality change can be extremely appealing and attracts people who are genuinely interested in getting to know you and associate with you. Experts believe that your loneliness may be the direct result of your unpleasant behavior or disposition. It can also be triggered by disappointments, failures, stress, or even a broken heart from a relationship. Whatever may be the cause, what you must never do is to continue to dwell on the misery life has thrown at you. You must also constantly look for areas of self-development and improvement. People always like to associate with successful people, so ensure to make conscious efforts, no matter how small, to add value to yourself. You are the only one that can do this for yourself. However, there is still a chance that you might get hurt in your attempts to get your groove back. The solution is to remain steadfast and never give up. Being lonely is not a condition that just certain types of individuals experience. The truth is that loneliness can affect anyone at any age, young or old, or somewhere in between, and in any stage of life. Realizing how you feel and how loneliness is affecting your life is a first step in overcoming it. Loneliness can be a serious issue that requires attention and intervention to address and improve social connections and overall well-being. The support of individuals, friends, family, and society can have a significant impact in helping people that are dealing with loneliness. Here are some ways in which these groups can provide assistance. Here is how an individual can help. 1. Active listening. Individuals can lend an empathetic ear and actively listen to someone who is feeling lonely. Providing a non-judgmental space for them to express their feelings can make a significant difference. 2. Check in regularly. Checking in on individuals who are experiencing loneliness can help them feel acknowledged and cared for. 3. Engage in activities. Encourage individuals that are dealing with loneliness to participate in social activities or hobbies that can help them connect with others and combat feelings of isolation. Here is how friends can help. 1. Social support. Friends can offer emotional support by spending quality time or engaging in activities together. This can help alleviate feelings of loneliness and provide a sense of belonging. 2. Inclusion. Inviting lonely individuals to social gatherings and events can help them feel included and part of a community. 3. Shared interest. Identify shared interest and engage in those activities with the person dealing with loneliness in order to foster a sense of connection and understanding. Here is how families can help. 1. Emotional connection. Families can foster emotional connections by encouraging open communication and providing a safe space for family members to express feelings of loneliness. 2. Quality time. Spending quality time, such as sharing meals, engaging in activities, or going on outings, can strengthen family bonds and provide a sense of belonging. 3. Support for individual needs. Recognizing and addressing the individual needs of family members who may be experiencing loneliness is crucial. This may involve seeking professional help or finding suitable resources. Here is how society can help. 1. Community programs. Creating and supporting community programs that focus on social integration and combating loneliness can play a significant role in helping individuals dealing with loneliness. These programs may include social clubs, support groups, or volunteering opportunities. 2. Public awareness. Raising public awareness about loneliness and its impact on mental health is essential. This can reduce stigma and encourage empathy and understanding towards individuals experiencing loneliness. 3. Access to resources. Society can provide access to resources such as mental health services, counseling, or helplines to support individuals who are dealing with loneliness and offer them professional assistance when needed. Ultimately, it is crucial to remember that every individual's experience with loneliness is unique, so different strategies may work better for some than others. It is important to approach each person with empathy, patience, and a willingness to provide support in their journey to overcome loneliness. Let's keep the conversations going. See you next time, and bye for now.